Celine Kempton from CelineKempton.com, and today I want to share with you my Thailand swaps. I went to the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Thailand, and I made these cute little post-it note holders. So this is the front, and this is the back. Isn't it cute? I love the little bow bum. And then when you open it up, it's tied up with a post-it note on the inside and the Wild About You sentiment. So I'm just going to give you the measurements and show you how I put this together. So first of all, I'm going to bring in the paper cutter. The measurements on the main piece of white thick cardstock is 3 5/8 by 2 1/4. And then I score it 1 5/8 and then 1 5/8 to get the inside line of where the post-it notes will sit. The inside is 2 1/2. I'm sorry, I lied. It's 2 by 1 1/2, and this piece is the piece that the sentiment will go on. So to get started, I'm just going to pull in a piece of thick Whisper White paper and cut it at 3 5/8. So that's, if you're looking on your paper cutter, 3 5/8, 3 1/2 is 4/8. So 2 lines over, if you have 16 lines on your paper cutter, is 3 5/8. And I'm going to give it a cut. And then I'm going to slide my paper down to 1 5/8 and do my scoring next. By doing that, I get a lot more out of my paper because, I have a lot less work to do, let's say. Let me show you why. So I've got 1 5/8. And here it is again, 1 5/8. So now I can cut my paper at 2 1/4, and then I get a whole bunch of these bases out of the one piece of cardstock. So you don't have to, fussy score each single one. So 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4. You guys get that. So I'll move on. Next we have this cute little baby elephant that we're going to cut out with the Big Shot. You can see that my Big Shot has been through quite a bit, and there's a lot of love here. This is the thin die adapter. It comes with all the new Big Shots. Your platform may look different. It may be in one piece if you bought your Big Shot a long time ago. But the difference with this platform, and only Stampin' Up! Sells it, is that there's a 0.5 millimeter raised little platform in the center of this. This makes fussy cutting dies that wouldn't normally come out of the die much easier. All of Stampin' Up's dies are tested on this platform with 2 swipes, and it's exactly the same as the old one. You have your embossing folders that go here, and then the framelets, and look, there's the picture of the framelit that goes on the next die. So you can see that we have used this die quite a bit this week. And then you just line this up on top of your platform. I don't use the magnetic platform very much anymore since they came out with this new platform because it's better, and it is available in the Stampin' Up! Book for $25 or on my website. Oh, I did move it. See, I cursed myself by saying that I don't use the magnetic platform anymore. I will say that that's a helpful tool, but I use this more often. So again, Stampin' Up! Tests these down and back, so that's how I use them when I use my Big Shot. And now that it's all cut out, I'll bring in my little mat here so we can see what we're doing. Oh, I guess I'm upside down. Doesn't matter, does it? I'm going to cut the little tag off his noggin and cut these 2 little pieces apart and round off the ears and make sure that everything looks good. But it's nice because you don't really have to fussy cut the whole thing. Next, I'm going to bring in, this is just a plastic bag that an embellishment came in. And all week for my stamp club, we've been using this same plastic bag to watercolor the elephant's eyeshadow and his nails and his ears. So for this, I'm just picking up with Wink of Stella, and you get a little bit of glitter at the same time as adding this Fresh Fig color, which is one of the new in colors from Stampin' Up! This year that just came out. Okay, so to do the ear, I picked up the color and I'm going to treat this like a watercolor brush. I'm going to go quick, go across and pull that color down. And I would like to see a little more color in there, so I'll just add a little more. Outside the lines is okay. It is watercolor, but I would like to see it go all the way to that line that connects his ear so it looks more realistic, or her ear. Some of the people in the class this week decided to paint this tail, but I made these cute little bows, and I am just going to attach one to his bum like Eeyore, and that makes me happy. So moving right along, you always fold towards the hump. See how there's like a little, after scoring, there's a little side that stands up. I'll fold towards that hump because if you fold away from it, the extra paper that's on the inside that stands up, you tend to see it and it's more fussy. So you can hide all of those imperfections and get the perfect score line if you fold towards the hump. I'm gonna add Fast Fuse, 4 little strips down the side, and we're almost ready to put our little kit together here. I'm gonna lay this down and leave off probably 6 inches of ribbon and leave it just like that until we tie it. And this item number is 144174. It is the Fresh Fig sheer ribbon. Check and see which side your Post-it notes open and make sure that it's face out on either side. There's no right or wrong side. And I did pre-stamp the Wild About You sentiment that goes on. And again, this is 2 by 1.5. And this is the closure for our Post-it note holder. So I'm going to take this and just tie it up and make a little bow. I just swoop around my finger and then pull through the hole that my finger makes. Hope you got that. Then you want to confirm which side is the top, because I'd really like my elephant to be on, the front to be on the top. And we're just going to pull out 2 of these circles that make a cute little moon background and attach them to either side, the left or the right, it doesn't matter. I went back and forth all week. And then we can attach our elephant, Heffalump, right on top. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We got to pet baby elephants when we were at the Stampin' Up! Final event. It was the sweetest part of the whole event for me, just to stand beside a baby elephant. And one demonstrator said, "Does this elephant make my butt look big?" And I can't lose it out of my head because it was so funny. And then I'm just going to add 3 small rhinestones. If you notice, I cut the medium and the large size rhinestones off of this. There's 2 strips of medium size and 2 strips of large size in these new rhinestones. They don't have the strips anymore, but they have a shorter amount of medium and large, which I kind of dig because I use all the small ones more. So that is my Fun Friday share. I had lots of fun making these. I made 26 of them to swap at the incentive trip, and then I made a whole bunch more with my club this month. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next Friday.